The state of Trippie Redd's career is in a dire position it's ever been at before, and it's not looking good.
Trippie Redd, you are a f***ing fraud. I'm not even a fan of you. I was just a fan of the f***ing openers.
Ever since the release of his 5th studio album Mansion Music that came out early January last year, his first week sales trajectory has been on a massive decline since, with the highly anticipated project only managing to sell 59,000 copies in the first week, after not releasing anything since 2021 with the Trip at Night album, and will be his lowest selling project since the release of his 2019 album that only managed to sell 51,000 copies in the first week. So it wasn't a good look for Trippie, considering that he had over 20 features on a project too, going along with the meme of him assembling the Avengers, and low-key ruining his own music reputation, coming off as an artist who couldn't hold his own on his projects, and watering down his original unique sound, catering to more basic trap synths that had no substance or no emotion, which took away the main appeal for Trippie Redd in the first place.
Come on! I like that official flow. Then bro gonna start saying lit. How old are we, nigga? That's a Kids Bop fucking chorus. There's no way y'all trolling me, bro. I'm not about to hear this nigga go lit.
Then following it up with this highly anticipated A Love Letter to You 5 project, with this one being his last installment into the series, and being his first since 2019, over 4 years ago. So yeah, there was a lot of hype and anticipation for this project. Keep in mind that he's been hyping this up after the release of Trip at Night back in 2021, and has always been teasing it since his final release.
Every song on here gotta go crazy, cause if it don't, then fuck me. I'm a bitch.
But after finally releasing it in August 2023, it was met with mixed reception, not only from casual fans, but also from his core fan base, with a lot of them saying that the album was too slow, it had a lot of love songs on there, the album was mid, the album was boring, Trip don't hit the same no more, this was the weakest love letter to you in a series. People were not feeling this album, and the sales showed it, becoming his lowest sales since he debuted as an artist in the mainstream, and was by far the least successful A Love Letter to You project in the series, ending it on a bad note. Following this, Trippie would cancel his USA tour, and then the question really dawned on me. Did Trippie Redd really fall off?
No. Hell no.
I was at a state of denial when he released Mansion Music, which didn't sell too good but also didn't sell too poorly either, and was under the impression that he would bounce back quickly, considering that those numbers was around his range anyways and none of his peers could do that, and just had the mindset, just wait till his next album, A Love Letter to You 5, it's gonna go crazy and nobody will be talking about that Trippie Redd fell off, cause his A Love Letter to You projects always do great numbers.
D-list rappers, nigga, we about to create Avengers of trash niggas, nigga. We gonna sell what? If we all put our 30,000 first week together, nigga, we gonna make a bill.
It's clear as day that his music impact and his mark in the music industry ain't the same as it was back in 2018 or 2019, 2020, or even 2021, where for a moment he had the song of the summer and was popularizing a new subgenre, to now canceling his whole tour due to a lack of ticket sales, and his most recent album selling under 10K, which even failed to not make the charts. And hearing all this from a Trippie fan, this sounds insane, and I often wonder, how did Trippie even get to this point? Cause he has the music talent, he has the fan base, he arguably has a classic album in his discography, he has many impactful legendary songs, and without a doubt he stood the test of time unlike many of his peers.
But I know that it can change if you give me one more chance.
But where Trippie went wrong at was him oversaturating his music and not adapting his sound, while at the same time not really having a personality or giving the fan a reason to listen to his music, unless you're a Trippie fan. But my point is, Trippie doesn't have that same appeal anymore that he had back in 2017, when he was this young, vibrant artist who had so much energy and youthfulness to his style, who brought something new and different to the table, to whereas today there's other artists doing that. If I want to get lit and have fun, why would I listen to Trippie Redd where I could listen to Ken Carson or Yeet, when they got the youth on lock right now and their music sound 10 times better in that environment? Trippie is seen to a lot of people as like a legacy act now, where they'll check out his music when he drops, but he's not their go-to artist. As somebody like Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, they all drop the same day as Trippie, the average listener is going to listen to them first, cause their music has a certain appeal to it that their fan base loves, and they also have the identity and story behind the music, to whereas Trippie Redd anymore doesn't. He's just the rapper Trippie Redd. Carti's the mysterious vamp that everybody loves, but also wonders his next move. Gunna's the artist that everybody turned their back on after the whole YSL situation. Travis Scott's the rapper that had to deal with the Astroworld incident for the rest of his career. J. Cole is battling confliction on if he wants to retire. Kendrick on mental health and his self-evaluation on the hip-hop culture. All these artists are identifying themselves with their music, while Trippie isn't. He's now seen as this follower who follows every trend that every other rapper is doing, and with him catering more to that rage subgenre that Carti's in, and stylistically dressing a lot similar to him, as a Trippie fan, it's hard to really defend him anymore or say that Trippie's doing his own thing.